It's been a while since we've posted anything on YouTube. We've been super busy on my other site, my subscription page. I know it. Some of you didn't like it because we charge £5 a month, but it is professionally filmed, professionally edited, and held on a server. So if you do join, you get access to all of the previous 2 years' videos. But on to today. So what I want to talk about, I've had numerous emails over the last few months saying I'm an 85% shooter in training, but I'm hitting 67s to 72s when I come to that competition. And it's a very simple process to understand mentally. It's that we simply add value. We add value to the target. What I mean by that, in training, we're quite comfortable. There's no scorecard. We understand that clay is worth 1 point, and we're happy, and we just move the gun nice and fluid, and we stick to the plan almost. But then when we go to a tournament, like I say, we add value. We believe that target to be worth more than it is. So we do things that we don't normally do. One thing that I do as a professional shooting instructor, at least twice a year with all my clients, I try to shoot a tournament with them to understand the mistakes or the differences between what they do in a lesson versus what they actually do when there is a scorecard involved. And if we look at the mindsets of what can go wrong, there's a crowd, there's a scorecard, and like I say, then there's the added pressure of the added value per target. Some people say, I really struggle to shoot in front of a crowd. Apart from myself, they actually want you to succeed. They do like to see people miss, but 9 times out of 10, they want you to succeed. And they've been where you are. If you've got a crowd of 20 people behind you, they're not judging you. They're most of the time not paying attention to you. So don't add value or add pressure because there are people there. They've been where you are. They understand what you're going through, and most of them will be sympathetic to the route you're taking. So don't worry about the crowd. Okay, scorecard, that's a completely different matter. That's going to prove whether you shot to a certain percentage or not. Now, I had a conversation with one of my clients last night. He said, I'm going to go to a shooting ground today. What should I expect to hit? And I'm like, I can't believe we're having this conversation. Nobody knows what the round is going to be like. You set yourself an unrealistic target of, say, 85, but 89 is the highest score. I mean, it was just unrealistic. If the tie gun was 99, we may have got that, but we don't know until we start. What we do have to do is go and stick to the process. Don't look for an outcome-based result. Do not go in there and say that I must shoot X, because a lot of the time we inflate that number. What do I mean by that is that we have an average of 67 hours. CPSA, Scottish Association, Irish Association, whatever it may be. Your average is 67, but today we want an 80. And we've just set ourselves up to fail. We now going to go around there chasing that number from 100 down instead of 0 up. You missed 3 on the first station. Oh my God, I can only miss 17 more. It's just not going to work out. We add value then to each target after that. What we're much better off saying is today, I'm going to go and try and hit 100 hole points, try and shoot every target at my designated kill point, and I'm going to try and make 100 of my perfect moves to the method that I choose for that target. And where I land, I land. That way, the target's still worth 1. It's not worth any more because we've put the pressure on the process and not the outcome. And that's where people really let themselves down and don't hit their training score in that competition mode. So if you keep a diary, what I ask my students to do, they keep a diary, and at 100 targets, I don't really interested in the score they shot. I will glance at that afterwards. I want to know how many hole points they got correct. I want to know how many kill points they got correct. Did you make the move that you intended to move? Did you intend to shoot swing through and ended up with maintained? That's a process-based problem. We can fix that as we move through the lessons. Simply telling me I've had a bad day, I shot 67 today, it doesn't give me any information to work from. So if I give you a scenario, today you shoot 85, okay, you shoot 85, the winning score is 99, okay, you're 14 off the leader, but you're very happy we shot an 85. The next day you go out, you shoot 79, okay, but the winning score is 90. The messages you get is, oh, I slipped back today, I only got a 79, I really wanted to break that 80 barrier. You actually shot better today, you stayed within 11 of the highest score. That's a substantially better result than 14 away from that highest score. That's how I would judge a student's performance on the day, not just the number, because the number could be irrelevant. If I get a message and say, I shot really well today, I shot an 85, but there's 699 shot, that's not a good 85. I'm not saying you didn't shoot well, but the course was designed to make you feel better about yourself. So what you're much better doing, instead of setting a outcome-based result of I really want an 80 today, is saying, you know what, for the next month, I'd like to be within 20% of the winner. That way, we're going to move with the highest score. You can't add value to that target. What we do then, by saying that we're going to be within a percentage, each clay is now worth 1%, okay? So now we dig in. We don't give up on a station, because those next station, that's worth 8%, and that station alone could get me within my goal of being within X of the highest score. And I wouldn't even do it off the highest score. I made a mistake there. What I tell my students to do is do it off the third highest score. There's always that one anomaly that blisters that score, blisters that shoot. If you take it off the third highest score, that score is generally going to be what the course was set for. There's always going to be somebody that blows the course away and shoots way above par. So there's quite a lot of information in this video if you actually dissect it, but tips to take from it. The targets are worth no more value in competitions than training. The people behind you are actually wanting you to succeed, not miss. So don't pressurize the fact that I couldn't shoot, there was people watching. They actually want you to succeed. They want this sport to continue to grow. The scorecard is a percentage game. It's not about trying to hit unrealistic numbers. Today I must shoot an 80. Can't happen. Today I would like to be within X% of the third highest score. That's going to mean my score moves up and down with the difficulty of that layout. And then go back and work, keep diarizing your notes on which targets you struggled with or where you struggled. And that's where a coach can come in and actually help you out and improve on those statistics. But do not chase numbers. Do not add value when you shoot. If you don't play like you practice, then you're in serious trouble. You're becoming two different competitors. I'm very good in training, but I don't compete very well because of the added value to the target. So nice little video. I hope it helps. I'm off to teach now on Easter Sunday, so I'll get back to you all soon. Take care, guys.